Kevin Feige is doubling down on the Marvel diversity choices they've been making over the last 6 years, saying Marvel is the world outside your window.
Gay.
This guy is just so funny and out of touch with his fan base. When you're saying, oh, we need to look at what's outside in front of us, here's the reality. When people go watch a movie or a TV show, they want to escape from their day-to-day life. They don't want to put on that product and be lectured with woke agendas, with politician stuff. It gets exhausting. Like, for example, in the Falcon the Winter Soldier, where you had Sam at the end of that show talking to the senators, lecturing them, saying they got to do better because they did not handle Carter the terrorist who was trying to tear down the establishment, kill people, and you said, oh, you got to feel sorry for her.
Come on, man.
You got to do better at how you handle that situation. I'm like, what are you talking about? And it's obvious they're trying to push agendas there. And then you go to the She-Hulk TV show, Girl Boss Movement, where she's overpowering men, where she looks stronger than the regular Hulk. He was like a doormat in that TV show. Then you watch the Eternals. You had two gay guys, or a couple, where they had a son and they shared a kiss together. It was a quick kiss, but again, that was hard to watch. And you're not trying to push agendas. You're not saying it's not woke or there's no type of DEI going on. And then your race swapping characters, your gender swapping characters. Those things are going to turn off your fans. If you're trying to change your world around you, and we have to look at what we see outside, that's not going to vibe well with your fans. That's why the movies and the TV shows ratings have been plummeting. That's why we've been losing money over the last 6 years. It's been woke garbage. Before Endgame, I didn't have a problem with diversity. Fans didn't have a problem with it. Watch Black Panther. It's one of the best movies ever. You got a bunch of black casting in that movie. It was fantastic. So to talk about diversity, no, you're trying to push new ideas on people, and folks are fed up. He says here in the article, told reporters on Friday, it's not Gotham City Metropolis. This is New York and LA. I'm sure we want to know what's going on in New York and LA. It's just garbage cities. I mean, they don't take care of their stuff here. We see the riots going on in Los Angeles, New York City, people have been leaving. And if you want us to live in that world, yeah, it's not the best idea. He also goes on to say, yes, there's also Wakanda and Asgard. Okay, that's fine. But it's all made up of the people who make up our world. Here's the thing. I have no problem with diversity, but when you change the fundamental characters where they originate from, because you want to fit a specific DEI checkbox, and you're acting like, oh, that's not the reason why we're making these changes, that it's not about woke, it's not about DEI, people are not going to listen to you. Now, I am hearing that Fantastic Four First Steps is a good movie, and we'll see if Marvel builds off of that. But to say like, oh, it's about what you see outside your window and that we're trying to be more relatable. Folks don't want to go to movies and TV shows and expect that, okay, it's going to be about woke garbage. They don't want that. They want to be entertained. They want good stories. They want characters to be developed. When it comes to female characters, WandaVision was fantastic. Why? Because you had a backstory about her where she lost vision. And that TV show, I enjoyed it. Some people are nitpicky. I love that. It's one of my favorite Marvel TV shows in Phase 4 and 5. It was awesome because you had a backstory. You look at a character like Yelena, who was tied to Natasha. They show her going through the struggles of getting over that grief. I like her as a character. Why? Because they're developing her. But other characters like Miss Marvel, she just gets these powers and that's it. Or She-Hulk, all of a sudden, she's super powerful. She's a lawyer. It's hard to relate to some of these characters. And then you're gender swapping them. Like, for example, Taskmaster. It's a male character. You're changing the fundamentals of a character and people are turned off by that. So to act like, oh, it's not about DEI, it's not woke, that is not true whatsoever. That's why you've seen the box office numbers with Thunderbolt and Captain America. Both those movies did not make money. And you look at over the last 6 years, there's been a lot of box office flops. Even a show like Daredevil Born Again, which I really enjoyed, it did not even track well with the Nielsen charts for ratings wise, because people are fed up with the same old woke garbage that's happening with Disney Marvel. And it's funny because now they're recasting the Avengers after Secret Wars. That's the reports. That might happen sooner. I don't know. But it's funny to me how they're trying to recast characters that worked for them. And we'll see if they make good choices, because that is to be determined. But again, Kevin Feige is just out of touch. There's no doubt about it. If you're focusing on, oh, this needs to represent our world, no, you got to get away from that stuff. People want to be entertained. They want to get away from the politics, whether you're left leaning or right leaning. They just want to enjoy a good movie or a good TV show, and that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I want to hear your thoughts about what Kevin Feige had to say about Marvel diversity. And do you agree or disagree? Love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.